You thought I was gone for a second, huh? I'm back. Episode 46. Tonight we got Exotics A1. He has a nice variety of reptiles. He got some green tree pythons. Green tree pythons, yeah. That's why. Yeah, what's up, everybody? What's up, Snake Lady? Appreciate you stopping by. And Jay, my boy. Jump in the chat, man. Don't be shy. Oh yeah, thank you for the heart. Appreciate it. What's
Hello, everyone.
up, Rhonda?
Not much. How's it going?
Leave it the drain every day. Oh yeah. What's going on there, Jay?
Hey.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be a little late today. He has some. He does a prayer around this time, so hang tight. He'll be around us soon. Big dog in the house. What's up, Taylor? Noah. Oh, I just passed by. Never mind. Still love you. It's good. It's good. Well, everybody's stopping in. Anything new, Snigly? Do you have anything? Do you have anything new in your collection? Any what do you call it?
I don't have anything new yet, but we're going to Daytona next weekend, so
Oh, nice.
we'll see how that goes.
Oh yeah, Christy. What's up, Christy?
Hey, Tammy. Hey, Billy.
Six some
Hey
low
guys.
Hey, Tammy.
Hey girly.
Well, Tim.
What's up, Bill Bill?
Oh yeah. What's going
Clint's on
on?
that.
Probably crying his Chiefs lost to the Cardinals yesterday.
Right. There's Clinton
Send it an
sleeping.
invite.
I will, give me a sec.
Oh yeah. He's doing.
I think he asked everyone for a big dinner earlier. He should be awake.
What's up, Christy? When you go to
What's up,
Spain,
everyone in the chat? Try to message him. Give it a minute.
let me see.
What is your guess? Did someone cancel?
No. He does a prayer around this time, and
Oh, yeah, that's right.
so you'll be over after that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I told him yeah, don't worry about it. Just be waiting for you. Got nothing but time. Anyway, I want to do this. Always try to do something for the chat. Do some a lot of game. But I'm gonna start this one with Tammy, and then Tammy can pick next week what else she wants to do. So you ready for this, Tammy?
Sure.
Do you know your your reptiles being? That's all about the people being on this chat before the guests. So that's how it's gonna go. So if you got it right, it's gonna be 3 questions. So if you got it right, the first one would be 50 gifts,
Mhm.
and I would double for the second one, so it would be 100 gifts. If you got it wrong, it goes back to 50, and if you got it right, I would double the 100 gifts. You'd be 200 for the last one, for the last question. So, are you ready for this?
Sure.
Sure. So, the first one would be, can you tell me what name of the guest was this one? I'll put over in the chat on my camera.
What guest is on right now?
No, no, no. The one being in the past. I gotta put one of these photos over here. If you know what it is. This one. Oh,
Oh, put one off.
you know the name of this guest?
I don't remember his name, but I remember him.
Oh shit.
So also that goes for the, if you don't know, Tammy, that goes for the people in the chat. If you can remember, I'll give you the 50 coins. I give you
Son
a
of a
minute.
bitch.
I give you
Son
a
of a
minute.
bitch.
I remember him too, but I can't think of the name.
Anybody in the chat?
Either.
We would like to get some balls. We would like to get some balls.
Did you do that?
I remember. I just don't remember his
What's
name.
up, Corey?
So,
I won't guess it though. I won't do it.
I'll press for the second one, Tammy. But the people in the chat, you got 1 minute to realize which one, and I'll give you guys the 50 gifts. So hurry up, Tommy's counting. So second one, Tammy, would be
Crap.
can you tell me what logo is this one? You also been in the chat. It's been an odd guess. Can you tell?
No.
Tammy!
I love
You
you,
fight
John.
then.
Crap.
You gotta do your homework, Tammy.
I know.
That'd
I'm
be
on it.
Elliot Morphs.
Which one, Billy?
Elliot Morphs.
Yeah, brother, got it, man. Oh yeah.
Hell.
50 points for 50 gifts for Billy. Good job, brother. Oh yeah. Let me send to
This
you.
episode ends in divorce.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
It's nice out there, babe.
I have one more for you, Jamie. Anyway, just
I'm kidding.
1, 2, 3.
Don't worry if he tries to get us to ID Morph, we'll both be fucked.
Last one, Tammy. This one will probably be hard for you, but I'm gonna put out to you, man.
Alright.
This one will be
John's
Maybe
Creatures.
maybe Billy we know
Yeah.
what this one is. So that's the last one. Can you tell me that's 2 jeans? Can you tell me what jeans on this ball python?
I'm gonna guess cinnamon.
No. You close though.
Champagne.
No.
Oh gosh, John.
Mahogany.
This class, so
Somebody you heard somebody in the chat?
Yeah, they get it answer.
I'm good.
Mahogany.
That. I was gonna guess that. I was gonna guess mahogany.
Mahogany
Mahogany
what?
pied.
You got it.
Thanks, Corey.
God, now you got
Corey.
In the chat.
Jesse.
In the chat.
Oh.
Give her mahogany. He give her the whole thing.
Thank you for your help as well.
Oh yeah.
Here.
Yeah, so next week, Tammy, you gotta pick whoever wants to come in and do this. Oh, this thing is taking me. I just learned something. Learned something from the people in the chat.
And don't worry, I guessed Alien Wars just because it had the spaceship.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
sent you
job.
gifts
right
for
there,
your help.
I appreciate it.
It makes you think to start paying attention closer.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, also I have a couple
And to
questions.
be honest with you, today, my name went, my mind went to Slim and Ride Way too for some reason. But then I seen Mahogany.
Yeah, they kind
Mahogany.
of,
I was
they kind
stuck
of,
between mahogany and champagne, so
yeah, they kind of look the same too. So you're pretty close.
Thanks
that
for
was
gifts,
fun though.
everybody.
Yeah, just do something exciting for the chat. You know what I mean, something, always something to give away.
Yeah.
And Rhonda, you sure should be on your way at some point. They took a lot of time to send it. So
Okay, that's fine.
no, I just want to make sure you get it. You know what I mean?
I'll let you know as soon as I do.
So what else?
It's alright, Tim. You can play Guess the Morph with your last two clutches and it'll probably throw people off a little.
Oh, bad.
You want me to do that?
Nah, you don't need to today.
Oh.
Uh,
I'm just chilling, getting a back massage right now. I don't feel like moving.
there you go.
Nah, we're good for today. We'll get set up to show your stuff. Up me and Jenny and the Quirky Boys. She said you're not reading comments, Joan.
No, I was reading. I read her comment and then I totally spaced out.
Wow, I was somebody saying anything interesting.
Jenny commented something. Oh, I don't see it anymore.
Oh, she asked if she was right.
Yeah, but I don't see her
I don't see the
comment.
question. Yeah, I don't see the comment.
I seen that, and then I was gonna go back.
I think she might have tried to guess that snake or something, but I don't see it now.
Oh, good. Now let me show some babies. Let me show my baby guzzle guy. You guys already see it, but hey, yes, never mind. I guess it's over here, brother. That's what we matters right there. He's our boy.
What's going on?
What's good,
What
brother?
you doing? Oh, the big screen. My screen is cracked. Hold up. Let me see if I can.
Marcos, what's up?
What's going
Oh
on? Peace and
yeah,
blessings. How y'all
How did
doing?
this work? I
good.
was in here.
Good. Live the dream, man. Live the dream. Hey, wait. Where you at, man? What state you are you in Canada or you in the States?
Nah, we in East Coast.
Where is that?
Uh,
Florida?
yeah. Hey, what's going on, TNA? Yeah, we in New York. What's going on, TNA? How you doing? Peace
I
and
don't
blessings,
hear him.
everybody. Yeah, what's going
He's
on,
in
Dev?
Brazil, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He speaks Portuguese like me, brother.
Yeah. How's everybody
Right.
doing?
What part of Brazil are you from? Or you just born in America?
Nah, born over here.
Where you parents from?
Yeah,
what?
my screen is cracked. I got to get a different screen protector.
Oh, you
What's
good.
that?
Where you parents from in Brazil?
Rio de Janeiro and Fortaleza.
Yeah, man, that's cool because it's kind of hard to teach you kids when you come to this country. It's hard to teach you kids English. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and especially like once you move to this country from another country,
Yeah,
And a
yeah,
lot of times, if your significant other doesn't speak the language, then it becomes a little bit of a barrier for the kids, and then they end up just with the English they learn in school.
yeah. Because I have friends over here. The mother and the father is Portuguese, and the kids still speak just English. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my wife's taking me shit. My kids don't speak Portuguese, but I can't help it.
Once you start talking to them, they start catching on, and that's start learning. Just like a lot of kids now learning Spanish because they just hear it all over the place now. Radios, music,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. Yeah, bro. Just tell us what's going on with you, bro. What
All right.
what?
So I go by Santos. Most of the times, whenever it comes down to like the messaging, the posting, and everything, that's usually me behind the scenes. Peace and blessings, everybody.
Yeah.
We just truthfully, it started crazy. Like, I had a slip when I was younger for a buddy, and that's when I learned that I wasn't scared of them. Then years down the line, 2022, I'd like to say.
Yeah.
Basically, the year that things started slowing down for me, I got injured at work, had a lot of downtime on my hands, and I was like, yo, what am I going to do in the meantime? So I ended up finding a neighbor that was getting rid of a ball python, and then it just spiraled from there, to tell you the truth. It just spiraled.
Yeah.
And now we have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 adult male between males and females, and a bunch of hatchlings. Let me see what else. Let me see what else I could tell y'all. Let me try to get the stand going real quick. Because for some reason, this phone has no battery and it's been on the charger for the last couple of days, which sucks. So
Hey, so far looks good, man.
I have to get the extension over there. And so we basically, when it comes, oh, that's much better. So breeding wise, right now we're focusing on breeding mainly ball pythons, but you could see we have the arboreals, we have a green tree pythons as well. Let me see if I can get that little bugger.
That designs or just
Oh no, right now we're focusing more on locality before moving on to the designers.
yeah.
And the reason why I'm going more with locality is because I want to start figuring out what I like more. So that way we could, before we start deciding to expand, you know? And once you start getting into the designers, you gotta have a good amount of knowledge, because it could go south real quick from what I've seen firsthand through people that I know. And it's a pretty scary experience buying like anywhere between I would say like 2,500 upwards to even 10 grand. And if the animal, and then something crazy could happen, like let's say the heat panel stops working or something along those lines, and then the animal could catch a RI and possibly never bounce back from it. So that part's pretty freaking scary.
Yeah. I heard a lot about that.
Yeah. And for the chondros, the arboreals, from what I'm learning, RIs, respiratory infections, could be pretty detrimental for them.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm connecting the mic so that way y'all could hear me a little better.
Yeah.
And
Do you keep the green tree python in the same room as the ball pythons?
so we do, but not when we get a new one. We have a different room for quarantine, and they usually stay in quarantine for about a year. Somebody was live
Oh my God.
restrictions and some audio. I don't know if anybody's vaping or anything of that source, but someone,
I
but it's just,
thought, see, I think the problem they think your microphone. I thought it was electric vape. So
man, y'all are going crazy. This a mic.
yeah, TikTok is too
TikTok gotta
wild.
chill.
Yeah, man. I hope
Yeah,
they don't kick you out, man. They're just
yeah,
too
that's
picky
crazy.
about it. That's the thing I heard about TikTok. But Hopefully they
It's
don't.
all right, freaking. I'll put a if it was me, I'll put a review in, and they'll see it's a mic, and they'll drop it. They're going way too crazy. But so yeah,
Yeah,
with the green trees, I do keep them in the same room as the ball pythons. But I undergo a well, not I. We go through a crazy quarantine process. So we quarantine them in
yeah,
a completely different room, separate from everything else, and they'll stay in that room for upwards to a year. And we'll do multiple panel tests on them that'll test for Nidal, arena virus, and sunshine virus, I think it is. And once they have 3 to 4 all tests negative, and they don't show any visual signs of them being sick, then we'll go ahead and we'll move them here. And
what's the temperature of your room? Your natural temperature?
let me get my let me get my heat, my temperature thingamabobs real quick, and I'll be able to tell you. I think it's about 74
Oh,
or
nice.
75, but I'll give you a proper reading right now. Give me a second.
Because I would like to get some green tree
So right
python.
now in the room, I have a window open with one fan blowing air out and another fan circulating the air in here. And I would say, just like regular, it's about 81.3 right now.
Oh, nice.
So that's like the ambient right now. But in the winter time, I would say it's a lot. I don't know if you've seen the videos, but like we have this right here, the oil heater,
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I used to. Yeah.
because in the winter time, this room gets to about the ambient in here. Sometimes in the winter times about like 65. So the
Yeah.
heat panels are consistently kicking, and to not take so much beating on the heat panel,
Yeah.
I end up going with that oil heater almost on the maximum. And that will keep this room like 84, 85. But I don't like running it all the time though.
Do you even bother use the heat
But
pot for the ball pythons or
yeah, no,
do
I have them all hooked up right here. The heat panel that comes with the ARS rack, I have them
yeah,
all
yeah,
plugged in. Right now, I'm running the heat at like the top level is 84, and the bottom level is at 90 because so I do the bottom level at 90 since that's the closest one to the ground. That's usually where most of the cold temperature is going to
yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah,
So since heat rises, I leave it like at 84 so it doesn't risk them overheating. And they still have that temperature gradient from the back to the front of the tub. So if they want to cool down, they'll come to the front. And most of the times when they're digesting their food or they want to chill on the hot side, they'll go to the back. And one thing I have noticed is that running the heat panel at 85, every
yeah,
once in a while when I run the heat gun directly to it, like right over where the heat is at, it'll
yeah.
probably be like 86, 87, give or take, if the heat was just, ooh, yeah, no, you just ate yesterday. You could stay in there.
How many,
So,
how many, how many green pythons do you have in your collection now?
so right
Sam?
now we have 3.
Are you looking to get more?
Definitely, 100%. So right now the hot side is at 86.7, so almost 87. And their heat is at 85, and it's set to 85. So it's a pretty good gradient, so to speak.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I definitely do plan on getting some more. When I do figure it all out, and when we do go towards that designer, the 100% we're going to be getting from Amore Arboreals. He has some really nice designers.
Oh yeah.
Hold up, let me actually pull up his page for you real quick.
Yeah, make sure you tap that love hard so make more
Double
people
tap
come
that
in.
screen. What temperature
Yeah,
controller does? So for the heat panels on the cages, we on the my fault on the ARS rack, we use Vivarium Electronics. But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I do plan on changing everything up. I just gotta double check and everything to see if we're all on the same page. But we are planning on switching from the Vivarium Electronics to the Herbstats. And the reason I'm saying that is because right now we currently the 2 Vivarium Electronics that were, well, 3 that we're running. I'm starting to notice a lot of flickering on the display. And
Oh, no.
even though the fuse itself has not popped or blown, I am a little bit worried that it might be, the thermostat might be getting ready to fail. So I'm trying to get things together so we could possibly upgrade from the Vivarium Electronics to the Herbstat.
Oh, yeah, man. I think.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
That's a designer. What many would call a designer.
Which design is that? Do you know?
So this would be he calls it was bred. The mom and the dad's name is Strange Fruit and Inferno Calico male. So the male's a calico, and in green tree pythons, the calico is not like in the ball pythons where it brings in a lot of whites.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
calico in green tree pythons, it brings in a lot of black speckling, like a sort of like a lot of melanism, from what I understand so far. Don't quote me because I'm still learning.
Yeah, yeah.
Just letting y'all know. I don't want to give y'all the wrong info. So let me switch this camera around. Maybe I'll get see what I mean by the light flickering. I feel like there we go. So I'm not sure if y'all could see it, but the light just keeps flickering on this one. Oh wait, y'all still looking at me. This one right here, the light keeps flickering. I'm not sure if it's gonna catch it on video though.
Yeah, it's funny because I have one of those doing the same exact thing, man.
Yeah, and I pulled the fuse out and I checked in. The fuse looks all right. And then we
Yeah.
use that for the incubator and for the bottom level. And then this right here, we keep all the babies over here. Babies and grow out. So before we did the top level for holdbacks and whatever is for sale. But right now with the new season coming up, we don't have anything on the for sale side because usually that's like whatever gets sold or
Yeah.
whatever is on hold for somebody. Let me see if I could get this up here real quick.
How many clutches did you get so far this year, Santos, on ball python sex?
So our plan is to not go above 5 clutches a season
Oh, wow.
and the reason for that is because we don't breed our own rats or mice, so we end up having to buy them. There we go. So to sort of, and the mice and the rats over here, if we go to the store, so I'm gonna give you an example that just happened recently. The guy that I usually get rats from, he had a problem where one of the mice was able to get something inside the nose of the water of where the mice get the water from, and it
Yeah.
flooded out all of his tubs. So he didn't have anything. So just to get 5 hatchlings on food, I ended up spending $40 on mice
Oh,
on
wow.
mice to get them started on food, and that was just for 5. So that was just one clutch. So if let's say we get 3 or 4 clutches in one shot, that's gonna be that's gonna be about 120, $160 just for every week worth of feeding.
Yeah, definitely. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so we try to switch them up as soon as possible. And we actually have a few over here that actually just gave us a fresh shed. So we're going to be separating them more than likely on here. Let me close this up. So we ended up having a split clutch this season,
Yeah.
which I've heard is really hard to come across.
Yeah.
But we had a buddy's lavender albino female, and we were running her to a hypo pied granite male, and we didn't catch any locks. So what ended up happening is, since we never caught any locks, I switched them out. So she swelled up, and when she was on that like really big swell, I'd never seen her lock with him at all. So right as she was swelling down, I switched it up and I put our male lavender in there with her. And She gave us 2 lavender albinos.
Nice.
Both are males, het for pied, possible het pied, because the male is a lavender albino, 100% het for pied.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, they're freaking gnarly.
Yeah,
I really
man,
like
you
them.
never go wrong with those guys, man.
So I'm not sure if we're gonna shed test the lavender albino males because we still have one from last season that we decided to hold back just in case if the male, because we never know what's gonna happen. They could get an RI or something. So just as a just in case measure, this is the male that we held back from last season, lavender albino. We got him shed tested and he proved out pied. Well, het pied, sorry.
Beautiful.
Where'd you go to for shed test in Santos?
Shedtesting.com. All our shed tests always go through Charlie.
Oh
Always.
yeah, bro.
Always. We don't go to none of the other companies. The first time we ever considered shed testing, I reached out to Charlie on Instagram and I accidentally video chatted. I accidentally sent him a video call on Instagram.
Yeah.
He picked up. He spoke to me. He was super cool. He explained the process and everything. So ever since that interaction that I had with him, that's the person I'm always gonna go with, no matter what.
Yeah.
Charlie's cool people. He takes care of the people that he works with.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna be here soon too, brother. He's gonna be in the chat show some of his collection too, brother.
Oh yeah, he has some nice stuff from what we've seen.
That's beautiful too.
Nice.
Yeah, so we ended up with 2 males from that. Oh man, I gotta get another tub ready and set up for this.
How many ball pythons do you have in your collection right now or something?
Ooh,
Too many?
so I lost count. I lost count after like let's say 30 or something like that. So this is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's not that bad. So on the babies, it's 20.
Yeah.
4, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 4, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Not that bad. 38.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not
Not
bad.
bad. Yeah. So yeah. Now this season it was a gut punch. Tell you the truth. One of the females that we were breeding out, that she was a double hypopide. She went the distance, but during the, I'm not sure if it was the follicles that ruptured or one of the eggs that ruptured inside of her. But when we opened up her tub, she like it was ruptured, and we ultrasounded her a couple weeks prior to this happening, and she was like at 35, 40 millimeters.
Yeah.
So it was right about that going into ovulation stages, and it was right after. So it was her and her sister. Her sister laid 2 weeks after she passed away with the ruptured.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure if it was the follicles that ruptured or the eggs that ruptured, and we tried to be able to see if save anything else, but nothing else came out. And this one right here is one of the ones that we believe to be a triple het lavender albino hypopide.
Oh wow.
That's pretty too.
And the pie tracks are really nice with this one. See if we could pick that up over here.
Yeah.
So this right here would be the pie tracks that we're talking about right here along the sides right here.
Okay.
And you'll see it like on both sides. Wait, which way I gotta go? There we go.
That's awesome. Tammy, do you have any question for our guest? Come on with something, Tammy.
No question is a wrong question.
Exactly.
Why did you start doing this?
So the reason I got into it is since learning that I didn't have like a fear of snakes, nothing like that, and I ended up being out of work because of a work injury, and with having so much time on my hands and scouring the internet, Craigslist to be exact, found out that someone not too far from me, a neighbor, was getting rid of one of his bowls.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up going to pick that one up. Literally fell in love with him. And then kept looking on Craigslist a little bit more and found a veterinarian that had taken one away from somebody because it was malnourished and they were not properly taking care of it. So that vet took her in. Matter of fact, let me put him back and I'll see if I could pull her out for you guys. And she didn't really want to let her go to anybody else because she's a big girl.
Mm-hmm.
And this is her right here.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
she's very pretty.
Yeah, she's about 4,000 grams, if I'm not mistaken, give or take.
Wow.
Awesome.
And so we went over there and we rescued her. It was about a 3-hour drive. And then doing the search and everything, finding out that you could breed them and everything, I was considering it, but wasn't too sure. So we got to talking, me and my peoples. And I found somebody sort of local to me that does this. And they were like, yeah, you could have fun doing it. And they explained to me, if you don't like them, don't even bother getting into it.
Yeah.
So we stuck around, keeping the 2 for a while. And then I was like, at the time, I was like, I'm out of work. I ended up being out of work because of a shoulder injury. So I was like, I have time on my hands. I could care for them. And if anything comes up and life does change, if for whatever reason comes up that I can't care for them, then I'll consider possibly letting go of them. But since then, started breeding. I ended up getting into another job, working about 60 hours a week. And I'm still able to care for them. So this is where we're at. So basically, hey, Viper Boy, for sure, what's going on, my brother? So basically, just having time on my hands
Thank you for the gift.
and the fact that I wasn't scared of snakes got us into it. And with me not being scared of it, I just sort of wanted to share with other people how you can care for snakes without having to breed them. Because through, like, let's say social media and like TVs, they really bring a lot of negative stigmatism towards
Yeah,
snakes
yeah,
about how they're vicious
yeah,
and
yeah.
how this and the that. So I just wanted to show a different aspect of it, of being able to care for snakes without being like these movies that you see people getting chased by a snake or trying to get eaten by a snake, and the whole social media thing. Oh, that snake's next to you is trying to eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhonda, what you got for him?
Well, I was trying to read. Viper had a question. What's the best
What?
advice you can give to
Go
me?
ahead. Go ahead, Rhonda.
What's the best advice you can give to new breeders? I'm
Thank you
trying to
for
get
that.
like you, my brother. What's the best advice you can give to new breeders? So the best advice I can give to new breeders is, if you're gonna get into this and you want to breed, don't think that you're gonna become a millionaire overnight.
Yeah.
Don't think that within a year of breeding you're gonna have thousands and thousands of dollars from breeding. And definitely don't do this if you don't have a love for the animal
Yeah.
and if you don't have a love for dealing with them. Don't do it. And the reason I say that is because it's not fair to yourself, to the animals, and to your family, taking that time away from them. And if you do love the animals and you do want to be able to help other people find that love that you have for these animals, then you can breed and show people what it's like to be a keeper or an enthusiast instead of just being a breeder. Breed what you like, not what you see other people selling. Just
Yeah.
because A, B, and C could sell for X amount of dollars, don't mean that you'll be able to sell for those dollars. Don't mean that someone will buy from you or from anyone else. So you have to breed what you like. You have to
Yeah.
breed what you want to see in your collection. And you want to have animals in your collection, no matter if it's a ball python, a green tree python, a boa, what it is. The animal that you're having in your collection, if you plan on breeding, has to 100% be the animal that you open that tub and you like, and you're happy to see it. Just like when I pull these babies out, even though basically normals. We were aiming for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Rhonda,
why
what
we
you
had
got for
originally
that?
put that male in there. And when we saw that that male wasn't locking, I didn't want to risk missing the entire season with that female, so I switched the males up, and we ended up with a split clutch. So
Oh yeah.
that worked out.
Come on, Rhonda.
Okay, Santos, what do you like the best about, or what do you consider is the biggest difference between just being a keeper and being a breeder?
So in my personal opinion, and I say that strongly, my personal opinion, I would say the biggest difference between a breeder and a keeper is the fact when it comes down to the breeding aspect of it. So if you're a keeper or any just in general, if you're a keeper, you really don't you don't intend on breeding today, tomorrow, or the following days to come. A breeder, on the other hand, wants to has a vision for their animals of what they want to see in the future, whether that is starting a project from scratch or going off of a project that someone else already started, but they want to add their own twist to it. That would be my sort of idea of a breeder. Um, and then you have the enthusiast, which is basically a keeper with the mentality of wanting to possibly breed in the future, but not being too sure about it. But they love these animals with every single part of their living being.
Right. Because I know I'm just a keeper, but I love them. But I've not even ever considered breeding because I know it takes
Yeah.
a lot of research, a lot of having the equipment for it because you got to have the incubation stuff and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So for me, I
But
like just being a keeper because I just love the looks of them, and I know
yeah,
I would never be able to get all these morphs right. There's no way.
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah. Let me correct myself because an enthusiast doesn't really want to have to breed either. It could just be someone that really has a love for these animals, no matter what. And
Yeah.
so I guess the correction would be that even someone that doesn't have them, could still be an enthusiast because of the love that they have for them and putting out that love towards everybody else and showing everybody else like, hey, look, see this video? They're not what you think.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I love that part. I love
Yeah,
being able to show, especially like other children and stuff. I love being able to show them that they're not as scary as that they
Yeah.
think they
yeah,
are. That they can be actually very calm and like I've got my one snake is actually you can't do hardly anything to that snake to scare it or anything. It's just and the kids can hold it and it's never even struck or even got into a strike position or anything.
yeah,
And so like to me, that's the best part. For me, is just
exactly.
seeing it change for kids. That them realizing that hey, this ain't so bad.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So that's you putting in the footwork that sometimes breeders are not able to do because depending how certain breeders are running their own collection, sometimes we don't have that time to go out into the public and like you're saying, like be able to
Banner.
show the kids, hey, look, it's not as bad as you may think it is. Like you're going there, you're doing the footwork, you're showing the kids that it's more than just what they see on TV and what the media feeds them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that part. And like I mean, I walk around my neighborhood with mine around my neck all the time. And people are like, aren't you scared it's going to choke you? No,
Yeah,
no. And I try to explain to
Easy
them,
guy.
no, I'm not, because, they're not going to try to unalive me because they know they can't eat me.
Yeah.
yep. And that's that negative stigmatism. Like you're telling them, they're not gonna try to eat me. That's that stigmatism that they've learned through whether it's a TV show, a movie, or something of
Yeah.
that nature. That's what they were taught from these TV shows and things like that. So that's what they go off of. And while you walking around with them on your neck, it's a great sign. How the heck did y'all get out of there?
Uh oh.
Yeah.
What you got for me, AJ?
They just got out of their freaking hatchbox.
Snake Lady, what you got for our guest? Do you have any question? I knew you got something. Throw out there, go.
I don't know. I don't really breed anything. I'm more this side of it. So
It doesn't have to be a breeding question. It could be
She's a
whatever
keeper of
whatever comes to
everything.
mind. A question from a keeper standpoint,
Yeah, yeah.
from whatever question you could possibly think of. Ooh,
uh,
ooh.
What about from a rescuer standpoint?
We tried that at one
About
point.
rescuing something.
see, that's what we do. But I'm also an educator, so
Okay.
that's kind of what
So
I
what
do
would
for a
what would
living.
your question be from a rescue standpoint?
Mm, So, I mean, we preach this part a lot, but especially during our shows. But since there's people in there, we always tell people to do their research before they get anything.
Correct. I would agree with you
Um,
100% on that.
a lot of people do it after they get it.
Right.
Um, so, I don't know that there's really a question. Loud kids.
Let's go.
And they're running around with the porcupine. But
Her
You don't hear that
question
every
could
day.
be,
trying to make
what,
sure little one doesn't jump in the pen with her.
Right.
Um,
her question could be how you feel about rescues
yeah.
or people trying to do rescues.
How do you feel about people trying to do rescues and taking in rescues that don't necessarily, because we also get this a lot, they've never rescued anything
On my
before.
headset. So I get, like, again, just my own personal opinion. Rescues are really good because it's helping a lot of these animals not get thrown or put out into the wild, and giving them a place to live and to nurse them back to health. So rescues are a really good way of people that maybe are not able to care for the animal anymore, or didn't do the research, or not able to keep certain species for whatever XYZ reason. And having a rescue nearby is really great, not only for the person that is looking for somewhere to bring that animal, but also to the community, and the person that's doing the rescue is really needed in many communities throughout the entire world, because it helps a lot of these animals that are not native to a certain location not be put out into the wild. And as long as the rescue is doing the proper quarantining process and procedures to not possibly get other animals sick that are coming in, not get animals currently being housed sick from animals that are coming in, it's a great way to help the ones that are coming in get back to health if need be, while also being able to educate future keepers into the proper ways of keeping these animals, so that way when they go to new homes and possibly even find their forever home, not being put into the same situation where the person is looking for a rescue because they're not able to keep it for whatever XYZ reason. So I feel like rescues are definitely something that just about everywhere needs, and sometimes could be overlooked. The reason why we no longer doing rescues because of the issue where possibly bringing in an animal could have nido, it could have mites, and that is very detrimental to a collection, because nido is basically a silent disease where it could present itself as just an RI, or it might not even present itself. Next thing you know, you have this infectious disease that basically it spreads through like saliva and bodily fluids of the snake, and then your entire collection could be gone. So once learning about that, that's when we really stopped. And also with mites, even though we've never had it, through watching many YouTube videos and seeing others that have dealt with them talk about how horrible it was, that sort of put a little bit of a kick fear in my butt. And I was like, this is something that we're definitely not going to be doing, because if it does have an outbreak, it could easily, especially like my outbreak, it could spread very quickly. And that's the reason why we no longer do rescues.
Someone in the comments asked, when I set up my egg box, should I use fungal powder before I see mold or wait?
So we actually have some eggs in here, so I'll pull these out and show y'all. So personally, we do not use fungal powder at all. We do have it on standby. And since we've never used, I really can't tell you before or after. But here is a view of the last 3 eggs that we have in our incubator. If I could figure this out. There we go. So you could see some of this. It's just like, hopefully it doesn't. There we go. Some of this isn't mold. It's just like from the cocoa from when it was laid. And then you have some of that right there.
Oh,
But if you don't see it, I guess my suggestion would be don't use it, because these eggs that they lay, let me switch this back around. From my understanding, the snake eggs, they're sort of, what a terrible way to explain this. From my understanding, how they're soft, it's because they're basically taking in oxygen and water. That's why you don't want them being directly in water, because they'll just absorb all that water, and then the snake inside could actually drown from taking in so much water. And the same thing with the air. That's why a lot of people put them on perlite, and it's not sitting directly on water for stuff like that. So I'm guessing what I was trying to explain is they absorb the moisture and the air from around them. And I'm not sure, because we've never dealt the powder, how much or how little to put to prevent that snake from not being able to get enough air and moisture from the air to be able to thrive during the time it's in the egg. Hopefully that made sense.
yeah. Big dog, what you got? You got
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Did someone
I
ask
heard
that?
next 5 years. So where do I see ourselves in the next 5 years?
Yeah. Yes.
That's
Still
both my
doing this. I'm not sure if that's the right answer, but still doing this, tell you the truth.
Are you gonna have last both my
All jokes
tongues?
aside, only God knows, but in God's hands we'll still be doing this. Working different projects,
Amen.
just
Yeah.
taking it one step further than where we were yesterday. Maybe having more arboreal snakes, a couple more green tree pythons, maybe. Yeah.
Last ball pythons, or are we gonna have more ball pythons in 5 years?
I don't think we're gonna be adding anything else. I feel like we really have to come down to the genes that we currently have, figure out how to work them properly before adding more genes. Because every time that we decide to add a new gene, even though it might be able to push one project forward, once we add that gene to that project, it's sort of like starting from scratch again. But you're pushing that project forward. And right now, we don't have a whole ton of genes, but it's like we have black pastel in our collection that we haven't even been able to produce anything with yet. We have fire, we have desert ghost, we have Womas, a bunch of pastel, we have Mojaves, we have mystic. What else do we have? We have Lucifer, EMG. So we have a lot of genetics that we weren't able to incorporate into projects, that I feel like it's better for us to, instead of adding more to try to keep up with what's going on, find our place and work with what we have to put ourselves on a certain map. Like we got into this and our entire idea was making Xanthics. We were able to get 2 clutches out of our male, and then one day we came in here and he was gone. And it sucks.
Yeah.
We don't ever know when we don't ever know when these animals are gonna go, and
Right.
with how long, and unless you're getting like a hatchling or an animal that was directly from the breeder, you don't really have an idea how old that animal is. So that animal could be 5 years old, 4 years old, could be 15 years old. And it's just based on if the person you're getting it from kept the records, if they were given the proper records, and how many hands that animal has switched over the years.
Yeah.
So
By you, Bailey, what you got?
Well, I think my biggest thing is a statement based on a question and answer already given and asked. Just to touch base on a little more advice for up and coming breeders, and then with your family and everything. Uh, yeah, if you get the ideal in your head to start breeding, make sure you communicate with your family throughout the whole experience. Not just take their first initial, okay, yeah, we'd be into this, and you get a couple snakes for your wife who is definitely afraid of them in the beginning, and her
Yeah.
say, yeah, I'm on board, we could try this, and they give you a hand. She lets you start buying snakes, especially when you're 2,000 miles away, and all of a sudden your addiction has went to over 70 snakes, and she's still there 2 years later, take care of on her own, which
Yes.
she did produce 2 clutches on her own. She went through that whole process, only lost a couple eggs, got a couple beautiful clutches, had some health issues go on. She's tackled all that. But make sure you stay in. My family's still on board with the dream, but it did almost cause a separation and tear the family apart. So it's very important from beginning to end to stay in communication with them. Don't
Throughout the
just,
entire
oh, they said,
process.
okay, they're down, and then ground them. Because I literally, rack after rack after rack, snake after snake after snake kept going, and I'm still separated from them over a year and a half later because I just got addicted. It's like, hey, I want everything.
Yeah.
So definitely stay in communication with your family. Don't burn them out on the dream that they were willing to share with you.
Yep. And another thing is that a lot of times we overlook when getting into reptiles. Certain reptiles, yeah, they don't need as much, I would say, the attention that I'm going to mention is like giving food, water, and stuff like that. It's not like a dog where every single day you got to give them food, you got to give them water a few times a day. Most snakes are not like that, but it's still to the point where you have to get to their waters every day if possible, if not every other day, because you don't want to leave them with stale water. Even though you don't have to feed them every day, that's sort of like one of the things that's different from dogs and everything like that. But it's like if you're the type of person that likes like go on vacations or you're young and you want to explore the world, having certain animals are not really ideal. But it's exactly like Big Dog was saying. They're back on track, but you heard firsthand of what almost happened, and I'm glad that it didn't because they're cool people.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
glad
yeah.
that y'all were able to get that patched up, and I'm glad that it's all still going.
Mhm.
It's still going strong, and y'all are still keeping the family together. But
We
it's y'all
appreciate
just
that,
heard
brother.
firsthand of how a high could go low real quick, and that just goes for everything. Especially a great example. It just happened to us. Our rodent guy has flooded all of his rodents. Most of his rodents passed away. All he had was the adult breed stock. We can't feed adult breeding stock to the hatchlings, so we had to go to a second location to be able to get those. It was more expensive, so that's also another thing you got to keep in mind. Where if you're not producing your own rodents and you're relying on somebody else, do you have that financial stability to be able to fall back on? God forbid something happens with your main person. Um, if you're going to be going on vacations, do you have
I'm
somebody
actually
that'll
a
come over
perfect
and take care of
example.
them?
I'm a purple example of that right now because with our collection over 70, uh, I'm getting ready to take a pretty hell of a drop in income when I go back home to what I'm making now, and we're feeding 70 snakes, and those 70 snakes would cost me anywhere between $300 or $400 a week to feed. Where right now I have a hookup that shouldn't go away, but I'm feeding them for just a little over $100 and some a week.
Yeah, and as
We
So
long
have
if for that,
83, by the way.
so
oh, 83 snakes.
do you feed live or frozen?
Live.
Live.
Yeah, that's a whole nother hassle because if you're not breeding your own, And if something happens to that person that you're getting from, like if it's too hot and stuff die out, or if the nozzle starts overflowing, it could it could halt their production and hold you guys back a week or two. And with live,
Oh no,
unless you're
100%.
getting live by large quantities, not many people do good deals on live from what we've noticed lately.
Yeah. The price keep going up and up, brother.
Yeah, my deal's only because mine's family. It's a cousin that's been into breeding rats for many years. That's all he does for a living, and so he can afford to cut me that deal right now. But yeah, if that goes away, by then hopefully I'll be breeding. You will be in a place I can breed. I just can't put that on my wife as well. So I got to be home for that. But that is our plan to breed. But yeah, it can definitely, you got to pay attention to what you're doing. You can sink your family real quick.
Yeah.
Which I love my family. Trust me, I would sell everything off before I'd let them go without. But
One of the main reason we switched to frozen thawed is because when we only had, I think it was 5 or 7 in the beginning, we were going through 80. We were going through $80 a week on food because we were feeding everything live. So every week it was $80. Every week it was $80. Every week it was $80 because we were feeding the adults medium mice, and they were all medium rats, and that's all they were eating, just live. So I ended up having to learn the process on how to switch them over to frozen thawed, which surprisingly wasn't too difficult. But once we were able to switch on frozen thawed, it did help cut back a little bit on that expense. But once we start getting hatchlings and getting more snakes, that expense quickly went up again. So I believe right now we're going through about maybe 2,300 every quarter, I believe so, or every couple of months. I know 2 years, I think it was last year or the year before that, just in rodents, our rodent bill was about $5,300, give or take. Which, tell you the truth, it's nothing compared to some other breeders, but it's still a hefty amount. And we don't breed rodents because we don't have the place to breed rodents, and we don't have the capacity to breed them. We don't have anywhere we could put a rodent shed at, and that's going to be a headache to even try to get one. So it's not like that's an option for us. So we have to rely on somebody to get the live, to get the hatchling started, and then we have to rely on someone to breed the frozen thaws that we get, which gladly we get from Fuzzy Acres. I don't know if y'all heard of them, but if y'all are feeding frozen thawed, definitely check out fuzzyacres.com. That is Tyler's Toxic Balls, and they branched out into doing rodents, and not really disappointed. I've been using them. I've been buying from them for quite a while now. Our snakes been using their rodents, and they love it. They eat. We like that they eat. So.
oh yeah.
Hey Santos, we fly by this live, man, too quick. You never had the chance to check your your ball pythons. Can you show a couple of your full-grown ball pythons?
I'm gonna move this over this way because it might get crazy. Because I ended up Oh, we're still on the charge. 7%. That should be good. So let me bring it over here. Show you a couple.
Sure,
let's see which way this is gonna go, because I ended up feeding them yesterday. So you know how that goes. All right, so this girl right here, she went for us this season. She's just now getting back on food. She is a Mojave Mystic double het hypopide.
Well, she's pretty.
Unfortunately, not one of her hatchlings were visual.
that happens sometimes.
Yeah, so it could be that we either missed. It could either be that we missed the odds on the visual hypopides, or the possibility that the other male side the clutch. And if the other male side the clutch, we're gonna have to get all of them tested for hypo, pied, and clown, because although one of the males is a visual hypopide, the other male that we did put to her just so we don't miss that window is a visual pied Hetford clown. So there's possibility for triple heads in that clutch, which is cool. And then this girl right here, she is mean. She's gonna stay in there. This girl right here, I could bring her out without an issue. She's mean, but she's not too mean. I believe she's older than what the breeder told us. And the reason for that, she's starting to, I believe she's losing her eyesight. But she's a bit spicy, but as y'all could see, yeah. So the reason I believe she's losing her eyesight is because her eyes are starting to go cloudy. And I don't like mentioning the breeder's name because anyone that ever mentions that breeder, they get ransacked by all of this breeder's following. But when we got her, she got here with no heat pack in the wintertime. She had a really bad RI, and we ended up spending about $2,400 in vet fees to get her up to health. And we had to go with 2 different vaccines to fight the RI on a gram-negative scale and a gram-positive scale. And once she finally was able to overcome that RI, that's when her eyes started to go cloudy. And she wouldn't eat. When we went to go check, she lost the majority of her teeth. But they do grow their teeth back. We're just not sure if her teeth grown back yet because she is really spicy, and to get her mouth open is a little bit of a crazy situation.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, so we ended up, I kid you not, I think we paid close to $3,000 on her, and she got here with an RI, and we had to go through the entire process that I just explained on getting her back up to health. So there's that. And then we have this female right here, which gave 2 clutches for us. Oh, my fault. That last female that was out, she's a passed out entry, Lucifer, het pied.
Nice.
Okay. And then this one right here is a nope, she's a Hidden Gene Walma Granite Yellow Belly.
Wow.
She's about 3,000 grams last time I checked. She went for us 2 times. And we actually put her up on Morph Market because we don't believe we're going to be using her to breed anymore. And we're going to need to start getting rid of some of the older females. Not older, but like the females that we already had that bred out a few times for us.
She's a big girl.
Yeah, she is. She's last time I checked, she was about 2,300 grams, I believe so. The first time she went for us, she gave us 13 good eggs, if I'm not mistaken. We got her from the same breeder that we got that last female from. And that was their old stock. We were told that she is we weren't even given a date of birth on her, so there's that. Let me see if this girl right here is going to be cool with coming out. Yeah, you could stay inside. You I'm not playing with. Not a chance.
Killing it, AJ. Hey, make sure you guys give a follow to AJ.
It's okay to say not today.
This right here is our banana girl that we picked up last year. I think it was 25. We picked her up in 2023 until 2024. And we picked her up as just a banana. But she turned out to be spot nose leopard and also het clown.
Nice.
We're gonna hold on to her for another season or 2, and then we might consider letting her go with some of the offspring that she has given us. And I'll show you some of the offspring right now. So far she's banana, spot nose, leopard, Hetford clown, and we don't know if she has anything else. She does have this really cool head stamp right here. If I could, she has those 2 dots and a Y.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna give you a spray down a little bit, and I'm also gonna clean your tub, so I'm not gonna get too crazy with you. So this right here is one of the hatchlings from her. Oh man, you're in shed. Uh, so this one's in shed, unfortunately, but this is what I believe to be the pastel banana EMG, um, proved out 100% het for clown. So spot nose leopard banana EMG het for clown. And once she comes out of a shed, we'll come back on again to show you the reason why we believe her to be EMG. Because EMG stands for evil morph god. That's the
Okay.
name of the gene. That's not what we named it. It's the name of the gene.
Is that Kevin? Kevin McCurry?
Yeah.
Hey, just let you know, he's 10 minutes away from me, brother.
Huh?
He's 10 minutes away from me, his pet store.
Really? That's crazy. You're not too
Yeah.
far.
That's why I got my first ball python was from him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where our Azanthic came from.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. And the reason we believe her to have EMG, when she sheds out, we'll come back again. But basically, all of the outlining on the alien heads, it's bringing in like a very dark color. And because she's in shed right now, unfortunately, really doesn't catch it like that. And with the pastel, the EMG is working with the pastel and almost giving her a completely bald head.
Oh
Like a
wow.
completely blushed out head. And EMG really likes to blush out the head. From what we read and the research we did, EMG likes to blush out the head and also likes to make the darks darker. And since banana really doesn't do that, the banana outlines, as you can see, really doesn't have those dark outlines.
Yeah.
And she has those very dark, pronounced outlines as compared to her sister that does not have the EMG. Okay, cool. You're not in shed. So her sister is what I believe to be a banana pastel Enchi. And you could see without the EMG, we don't have any. Which way can I put my head? Matter of fact. So you could see there's not those dark outlinings are not on the banana without the EMG. How
Yeah.
can I do this? Sorry about the noise in the background. The dogs are sort of going crazy because of
No worries, no
what's
worries,
going on
brother.
outside.
Brandon, thank you.
So you could see let me bring both of them out. So
Oh,
you
wow,
can
yeah.
see the outlines is much darker, even though she's in shed right now compared to the sibling.
Yeah.
And this is a male. Let me put this girl back. That girl actually took a while to get started on food, but now that she's back on food, she's eating like a champ. And with this male right here, I just don't know what's causing this divine line. Basically, down the entire body, it's like a line that's creating high contrast yellow against. They're perfect.
Is that leopard? Leopard something?
Yeah, so this is a spot nose Enchi leopard,
Nice.
66% het for clown. But let me show you this part. I think it's 100% het clown. Let me move back a bit.
Yeah, definitely gives that vision for the.
So I believe it's 100% het for clown because it looks like a visual clown.
Yeah.
And this right here is what I don't understand what's causing this because it goes all the way up to the face.
Then
And
the red crown should be lighter than normal, something like that. The crown should be, the head should be a little light.
yeah, I don't think it's not a visual, so I just think it's a very strong
Yeah.
the het is just having a strong het influence.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this right here is what's really bugging me out. Like you could see the high yellow on the bottom,
Yeah.
and then there's like a perfect line down the entire snake that is causing a split between the colors. Sort of like, I don't know if y'all remember how the cars back in the days, they had like the two different tones, one color on top, one color on the bottom.
Yeah.
And that's what it has down the entire body. Let's see if we could show y'all that. Move back a little bit.
Yeah, we can see some of it.
Oh yeah.
and more towards the head, it's a lot more brighter. Wait. Let me show him your head.
Nice.
And he was also from that the same clutch as the other that big female and the EMG that I showed you. Let me see. So this right here. Are you in shed? No, you're not in shed. So this
Hey,
is one of the
hey, sons, we're about the end of the show. Show one more, brother, before we end up this show, bro. I got a couple questions before we end the show too, man.
this girl's from this season. She was born, I think it was June, sometime in June, and we were able to get her switched over to frozen thawed rats now, fuzzy rat pups and medium mice. And I believe she might be a banana leopard, but I just don't really know what the heck it all is, to tell you the truth. I know she's banana and she's pastel, but
Different
other
like
than that, I guess we might hold her back to figure out what else is going on.
I love the busy pattern on that banana.
Yeah, she has this really busy pattern. She has all of like these keyholes coming down from the dorsal,
Yeah.
and she has the same thing almost throughout her entire body. As you can see, like they're just coming down, like just donuts coming down from the dorsal, hanging out. And it's the same thing on the other side as well. And she just has random alien heads just all over the place. And personally, I really haven't seen that much before.
Yeah.
So I'm considering holding her back to breed her out to see what we're gonna get from her, and see what she'll be able to surprise us with. What is this? Ooh, you need to change. I'm not gonna mess with you because you just ate. Another clutch from. So this is clutch one. This is our first time hatching a Batman.
Oh no shit. Damn. Oh yeah, man.
That's beautiful.
And we're trying to get her. I think this is a female. Let me double check real quick. You didn't want to eat yesterday, so don't you try to freaking nip at me.
So
You had a chance to
Batman.
eat yesterday.
So Batman.
Yeah, this is a female.
So Batman is what? A clown, spot nose, leopard.
Spot-nosed leopard clown. Spot-nosed leopard clown. And she's also has pastel. Spot-nosed leopard clown pastel. Yeah, so she's pastel spot-nosed leopard clown.
Yeah, man, I love spot nose and leopard and the clown for sure, man.
Yeah. And what I really like about her is this dorsal stripe, sort of, and it goes from the tail all the way uninterrupted.
She's really pretty.
Yeah, so so it turned out that she's a holdback. She ain't going nowhere. She's staying right here, right here. And
Hey,
then,
hey, Santos, dude, I appreciate it, man. I know
Yeah,
we can
anytime.
go. I know we can go forever, man. We gotta.
Oh, 100%. We could
get-
probably be over here all night.
Hey, I definitely gotta bring you back again for sure, brother. You just gotta.
Definitely, I appreciate y'all.
I need to go back to give some attention to my family, and I'm sure everybody else has to. But before I let you go,
Family
man,
day.
before I let you go, you're gonna be my first guest. I have a couple of questions for my data personal. So it would be 4 questions. So the first one is, what's your first recessive and the incomplete dominant comes to your mind, man? You gotta say right away.
Axanthic, incomplete dominant, hidden gene Walma. It's a very I love the Axanthic, how it makes the snake like a gray and a white and a black. And the reason I like hidden gene Walma is because it's super underworked. I feel like there's not enough love shown to the hidden gene Walma because of the possible wobbles that they have. But
Yeah.
a great example of a hidden gene Walma is this one right here.
Nice.
And he is a hidden gene Walma, yellow belly, Hidden Gene Woma, Granite, Mystic, 100% Heifer Clown. And just look at what Hidden Gene Woma does with the pattern. Mystic working with the yellow belly, creating that blushing all the way up to the dorsal.
Yeah.
And then you have the Hidden Gene Woma working along with the Mystic, creating the funky patterns you like. Right. Oh wait, wrong side. Like the Mystic wants to give like the donut alien heads, and the Hidden Gene Woma is just stopping a lot of the eyes, the alien head eyes from coming in, and it just gives it a super funky animal.
Nice. You said exactly what line of exactly you looking for?
So we originally got into this working strictly on the TSK line of Xanthic, but we also have VPI. Our intention was only TSK, but plans change, so we are working both TSK and VPI. So far, we're still keeping them separated, but only time can tell if we'll ever try putting them together to make a double visual. And if we do have it, we'll have to get it tested to see if it is a true double visual line of both Xanthics put together.
So, so my second question would be, again, for the both of the gene line, which one in your collection as excited? Which gene goes to recessive and incomplete dominant? Which one as excited to have in your collection, but you still don't have it?
Super. Oh, that I would want to have.
No, ooh, you're not excited, but you have it in your collection.
I'm sorry, people, but Spider.
You have in your collection?
Like, yeah, we do have a Spider. I'm not super excited to have it, but I'm excited that we have it because it's the only desert ghost animal that we have.
How about the recessive? What does it make?
Desert ghost.
Come on, man! This is my favorite, man. Don't talk. Good thing Clint is not here, man.
Because the thing is this: we've had this animal in our collection for 3 seasons now.
Yeah.
And we still didn't get a chance to breed him to anything. And it's like the females that I have, I really don't see a vision for us to breed him to any of the females that we have. So we have Desert Ghost, but there's really no idea of who we should put him to. But I think this season we're probably going to put him to the banana and try making some double het Desert Ghost clowns.
So my third question.
Yeah, he got my first food.
my third question would be the other side. Which the most you more excited to have in your collection you have right now?
Ball python or animals in general?
No, just ball pythons.
Most excited.
Goes to incomplete dominance and recessive.
Most 2 incomplete dominants I'm most excited about.
No, one each one. One for.
Oh, one of each. All right. So incomplete dominant, most excited. Hidden Gene Woma, most excited to have it. The second one is going to be TSK Xanthic.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
And my last one would be, which one you wish to have in your collection? You can say you already have it, but you pretty satisfied what you have, or you looking for something you really want?
I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with what we have, but if I had to add an incomplete dominant
and recessive too, one of each.
It's hard to pick between Stranger and Wookiee for incomplete dominant.
Oh, Wookiee's nice, brother. I'm telling you.
Yeah. And for
special on clown. See.
Yeah. See, and that's what I like about the Hidden Gene Woma. If you work it the right way, it gives a little bit of that Wookiee look. Like, it's not. It doesn't give the darkness of the Wookiee, but the way that it messes with the pattern.
Yeah. Yellow belly, black pass out, clown, Wookiee. That's fire right there, brother.
For incomplete dominant, I'm gonna have to go. I mean, so for incomplete dominant, it's gonna be between Wookiee and Stranger, it's hard to pick. You know what? Not even those two. Bambino.
No
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You choose your mind that quick, huh?
I did. Bing, it just clicked. I was like, hold up. Matter of fact, nah, hold up. Let's do something different.
I never heard that much about Bambino, man. That's
Yeah. So the reason the Bambinos that I have seen, they look like a very strong granite. Matter of fact, okay. Now last answer. Malice. Not even Bambino. Malice.
Oh wow, I never heard that either.
Malice is what Morph Minded is working on. Ash from Morph Minded, and I changed for the incomplete dominant. 100% Malice. 100%. Malice is like this very granite gene that gives the alien head. It messes with the alien heads, and it also brings a lot of a granite look to the alien heads into the snake, while also making it darker. So Malice would be number one on that. And for the incomplete dominant, I would go Monsoon. For the recessive, I would go Monsoon. Either Monsoon or Tornado. If I had to pick, I would say Monsoon.
Oh wow. Yeah, man, that's for sure, brother.
That last one was hard, dude. Damn, that last question was hard.
Yeah, man. You're the first person I start doing that. I just want to keep for myself some data. So what?
I like it.
To look
I like those
forward,
questions.
man.
I like it. I like the way that you put in those questions. It really gets the person thinking if they're not really thinking about that at the time. Like you caught me off guard. I wasn't thinking of that. Yeah. So it was perfect. It was perfect the way you did it. I like it.
Yeah, that's why I told you the first one. What comes to your mind, the first one you prefer. You know what I mean? So kind of your brain's kind of doesn't. What do you say? Expected that. So I kind of. Yeah, but dude, all the pressure. That's a pleasure to have you here, man.
It was a pleasure to be here with y'all. Thank you so much for the invite. Thank y'all for chilling out and holding on while I got here. I really appreciate y'all time.
Yeah, man.
Y'all already know 5 o'clock. Got to get right with the spiritual side always.
For sure, man. For
And
sure, man.
right before we head off with KK's question, KK, I'm not sure how much he's asking. I'm not sure if any of us in here know, but if you want, definitely reach out to him on Instagram. It is Morph Minded with the number 1. All together, no underscores, no dots. Morph Minded and the number 1.
Oh, he's the one who has the best.
He has the Malice.
The best. What do you call the gene to have the malice?
The one that we want that we don't have yet. Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. I kid you not. He posted a video not too long ago. I was like, hey, I'm not even gonna ask for a male. We're not even gonna ask you for a male. But if you got a female.
Would they come from Africa or they come from Europe?
So from my understanding, Ash got it from Ian at Outback, if I'm not mistaken. And it was an import out of Africa. I'm not sure if it came from Togo and Benin, or from the Ghana side. But it definitely was an import from Africa that he's been working for a while now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a beautiful snake. And he just hit the super Malice, which I believe he's calling the malicious. And the super is, I got y'all. Hold up. I got y'all right now. Let me show y'all. Morph Minded 1. So for anybody wondering, this right here is what you're going to see when you go on Instagram. Morph Minded.
There you go.
And it's Morph Minded with the number 1. And let's see here. Is this one it? This is not the malicious. Malicious intent. This right here is the malicious.
Ooh.
Kind of like Pixel, huh?
But really, really strong, yeah. I'm actually not sure what Pixel looks like, to tell you the truth.
Oh, it is nice, man.
Well,
that's the super, and then this right here would be the Malice.
Check Bill TikTok website page. I think he has this picture over there. It's pretty nice.
And that's the single gene.
Oh wow.
Tammy wasn't ready to be show ready, or she can show you Pixel.
If y'all have it, heck yeah. This one especially
You got
malicious.
time, Tammy?
Yeah, let me go see what I can. Let me see if it's nice or attitude today.
Yeah,
Here's
man.
another. Here's another malice.
Yeah, man. That gives the Pixel 5 dumbbell, right?
It makes it super granity. It's
Mhm.
like it's sort of like how the old school Atari games were with all the
Oh, yeah.
pixelation, like you're saying.
Yeah, man. That's
Yep.
you should check Pixel, especially with the red stripe. That thing looks about the same.
Well, and that's the thing. Pixel's not in a lot of shit right now either, so it's hard to.
I won't be surprised on the same gene. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
So, I'm seeing so I see a single gene pixel het pied het G stripe,
Yeah.
and I would say I think it's something different.
Yeah.
This is a pixel double het.
Yeah. If you put red stripe, man, it looks about the same. That one you're being shown, man.
Let's see. So
Yeah,
fire
we have to get
yellow
it
belly
out, babe, because he
pixel.
just said that's basically
Try
what
with the
ours
red
is.
stripe. You see, it's pretty close. I can be wrong, but it won't be the first time. But
It's like I always say, in this lifestyle, hobby, business, lifestyle that we live in, if you're willing to learn,
yeah.
you're gonna learn every single day as long as you're doing this. But
yeah,
if you're
so
closed-minded and you don't want to learn, it's gonna be a terrible thing because
Oh, yeah.
every single day there's something new coming
Oh,
out.
yeah.
There's new information being taught. It's
Yeah.
just it's like a highway that never ends of lessons and experiences that as long as you're doing this, you're gonna be learning and picking something up.
Just don't actually know everything. Just be a smart from everything.
Yeah,
See?
that's the fire yellow belly pixel red stripe that you're saying.
Oh,
with
yeah.
all of those together, I do see why you said that with the
Yeah,
it
yeah.
looks like the pixel.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think
You
so.
combined it, it
I just had
really.
to bring it to my room.
What, babe?
I just had to bring it to my room. Alexa, turn light bright white.
Yeah, ours is pixel het red stripe het something.
I couldn't tell you honestly right now.
You don't have to, Tammy.
Eyeball
If you
it.
see,
I don't.
yeah.
Camera on. Hang on.
Opinions on
Put her in the
Cosmos.
There you
I'm gonna
go.
tell you the truth,
Oh, shit.
KK. We don't know much about Cosmos. We've heard of it, but we really haven't looked into it much. So I wouldn't be able to give you a truthful answer because we really don't really know anything on it. Besides that, I believe it might be a recessive. Not
There you
too
go,
sure.
Santos.
Holy smokes!
That's
You said that's a pixel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's het. What are the hets, Tammy? You remember?
No, let me look and see if I have it.
Het red stripe het.
No, red stripe is
This is the part I'm talking about your guys' push, like including your family. She's had those snakes for 2 years, and the little ones, she does not like wrapping up on her, and like she's awkward with stretching them out and shit to where you can really see stuff.
She's
Which
still
she does
she's
her
still
best. I'm
picking
not
up.
knocking
She's
her.
still
I'm saying-
picking that up. Like she's still learning how to finagle
Yeah,
them. I
she
guess
don't
you
want
would
them
say.
wrapped around her. She don't want them.
Yeah.
she's doing better, way better than my wife. That's for sure.
Better than most people I know try handling them. Tell
She
you
give
the
a
truth.
hold at all. She's in the chat. I'm sorry, baby. What is it? Oh, she's in the chat. I'm gonna get in trouble.
No botchnell, no.
Oh shit.
Hang on.
No love for me tonight.
Yeah, but I don't have
Oh man.
no, I don't know what it
Hey, by the way, we turned 18 years married tomorrow. By the way,
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Wait, what
Thanks,
happened
babe.
tomorrow?
why, Santos?
Wait, what's going on tomorrow?
We've been 18 years married.
Oh snap! Congratulations, felicidade para vocês.
Yeah, obrigado.
Yeah. That's a blessing. That's a
Yeah.
blessing. I'm very happy for y'all. May I have many more years of happiness, joy, and blessings,
Yeah,
and
sir.
more prosperity and health than y'all could ever imagine.
Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. 20
You can
years.
interrupt, babe. Yours. I
You're
can't
doing
hear you
good.
talking though either when you talk.
Yeah, we can see good from here. That's a
So
good
it does look it
It's
does
fine.
look. So
Yeah,
I would,
you're
from
good.
what I'm
You're
seeing
good.
here, I would say that the Malice is a very stronger. It's a stronger version of Pixel. So is Pixel a recessive or is
Right.
it a incomplete? Incomplete, right?
Yeah, it's incomplete.
Yeah. So if anything, I would say that if they are the same, I would say that Malice is possibly a stronger version of the Pixel because you do see how they have a little bit of that resemblance. But the Malice, in my opinion, I think the Malice displays a lot more of that stronger pixelation and granity inside of the alien heads and making them a lot more wonky.
Yeah.
We got to see if we could have we got to see if we could have Ash on here one of these days so that way he could show off the different combinations and explain it because once you see them one by one, you could see the difference. It's a bit hi.
I'll tell you guys what it is. I'm gonna go out there right now and put it away.
Cool. I think it's definitely something different, unless it is the same thing, like the stronger version of it. Sort of, the best way I could explain is sort of like Ultramel. From what I've been noticing, you have one line of Ultramel that has like bright yellows and oranges, and then you have another line of Ultramel that sort of looks like Monarch. Maybe it's something similar to that.
Santos, do you have a cross the pass Hurricane in your collection? Dude, our boy over here, AJ, do you ever check AJ page? He has one of the best Hurricane collection out there, man.
Really, I'm not gonna hold you. Once we start getting stuff more dialed in, Hurricane is gonna be one of the next ones that we add because I like how Hurricane could change a combo. Hurricane has so much potential to change how the snake looks, and I really do like that part.
Let me show really quick one.
There's 3 lines of
with,
ultra good, decent, and trash.
Ours is a pixel double het clown G stripe.
Well, yeah.
What I just showed.
Look, that's from
That's a nice
Hamburg.
combo. Oh, what is that?
That's I forgot the gems. That's
You missed my birthday.
Pastel.
I'm gonna want that for
Is
my
that like
birthday.
a bell?
Pastel, Possible Fire, Hurricane. I forgot, brother. I gotta check the list. I'm my mind's just
Jamie,
short.
you
That's not.
got real
It's,
quiet.
There we go. Pastel, that's a Hurricane.
yeah, I was gonna say it sort of reminds me of like a bell line.
Hurricane, and I think that's Yellow Belly.
Pastel.
Dude, this thing looks amazing, brother.
I
Yeah,
know.
that
I
is great.
miss that girl.
Babe,
So-
I told
Wow,
John
too
he
bad,
missed
brother,
my
too bad.
birthday, and that's what I want for my birthday. That snake.
Oh, yeah, Jamie wants that snake for her birthday, John.
So this one right here just
You
hatched
see,
out,
you
and this
see.
is what I think to be a mystic. I think it's just a mystic.
Well, that's pretty.
It's
Let's see
pretty.
which way I gotta go. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shucks.
And let me show you the other one. It has a very nice ringer.
That's one, brother. We gotta go, man. My before my wife put me in a doghouse, bro.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, man. What's that again?
Ah, it's a hungry one.
Gotcha.
Alexa,
Yeah.
light purple.
Mystic. I think this is just a mystic het pied because the male, if it is the male that I think sired it, he's a pastel pied het for clown. And the other male is a granite, but it doesn't have the granite head stamp because granite usually puts a dot right right behind the head. So let me pull another one out that isn't like this. So granite gives this head stamp right here, right behind the neck. It gives those.
It gives those dots right there.
Okay, yeah.
Oh wow.
Right there, right before the neck stripe starts. Almost not even, I would say every single granite has that. And let me see if I got another one right before we end this. Oh, you did not eat. That is
And
not.
also, guys, if you want to support the channel, don't be afraid to become a subscriber of the channel. It's only about $3 a month, and it all goes back to you guys. It's like a
That's
it's like a Mr.
That's
Beast
not.
2.0.
So you see that dot right there in the neck?
mm-hmm.
That's like an indicator of granite. So you'll even sometimes granite will display it'll have a strong display within the alien heads.
Nice.
But you could
That's
know if you
nice.
have the granite, not only the head stamp, it also creates dots throughout the dorsal pattern as well sometimes.
That's
But
awesome.
100% that neck stamp though.
Santos, hey,
We better
wait.
let John go before he doesn't make it to 19.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for subscribing,
Rhonda, I
Rhonda.
appreciate that,
You
Rhonda.
got it. I thought I was already subscribed, and then I thought, well, I better check that.
Thank you, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Santos,
You're
if people
awesome,
want
girl.
to get a hold of you, where's the best place to get in touch with you?
For anyone that wants to get in touch with us, the best route would be Instagram. We're not really on TikTok as often as we used to, but when we do come onto TikTok, we do reply to the messages. More than likely, the replies to the messages is going to be me replying back to y'all. So
Oh, yeah.
feel free to reach out to us. Instagram, TikTok, and we also have a YouTube channel that we're trying to post more on. We're trying to post more frequently on the YouTube. We recently just hit 200 subscribers.
Oh,
So for
nice.
anyone here that is subscribed to our YouTube channel, thank you so much for subscribing. We appreciate y'all and we love
Is
y'all
it under the
very
same
much for
name?
doing that.
Do you have anything for selling morph marker? Do you have your
Oh
page?
yeah, we also do have a morph market. So morph market, Instagram, TikTok, it's all gonna be exotic_A1 pets, the same way that it reads up here.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
we do our best to keep the same thing across any social media platform. So if you go on any social media platform, including Morph Market, and you want to see if we're there, just type in the way you see it here, exotic_A1 pets. And if we're there, you're going to find us, and you could send us a message, talk to us, ask whatever you'd want to ask. No question is a dumb question as long as you get it out, because at the end of the day, we're not all geniuses. We all got to learn somewhere and somehow.
Exactly. Hey,
Is it
Santos, thank you so
the
much.
same?
I can't wait to bring you next year and see your update, brother. That'd be
Sounds good.
that was a
Sounds
wonderful
good.
to have you here, brother.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Obrigado. Obrigado, amigo.
Obrigado vocês.
Yeah.
Peace and,
Thank you
peace
for
and
the
blessings.
chat.
Paz e amor. Até a próxima.
Yeah. Thank you, Rhonda, for the
Laters.
subscribe. Thank
That's
you.
y'all.
Love you
Have a
guys.
good night.
Love y'all. It was
Bye-bye.
a pleasure being here with y'all. Take care.
Love you
Stay
guys.
safe.